Welcome to Samurai Reviews. I'm Kazu, your go-to for quick, honest, and thoughtful takes on your favorite movies, shows, and games. Let's break it down like it should be. It's the first week of the month, which means it's time for our movie of the month. We're taking a different route this time and putting aside mainstream content. With a new Karate Kid film dropping at the end of the month, we're diving into the original Karate Kid trilogy starring Ralph Macchio as Daniel LaRusso and the legendary Pat Morita as Mr. Miyagi. This franchise is a nostalgic crane kick to the face. The 80s were really a different time. The first two films do a solid job of showcasing Daniel-san's growth. The third movie veers off from that development a bit, but it doesn't feel like it's a total misfire, just a different direction. Each film brings something different to the table while maintaining the tone and spirit of the original. Now, the story follows a classic hero's journey arc, and though it's familiar, it's executed with enough sincerity and heart to still land well. By the time you get to the 2010 remake or even the third original film, you start to feel that formula wearing thin. Now, once you've seen one of these, you've kind of seen them all. Ralph Macchio does a great job portraying a likable underdog, but it's Pat Morita's Mr. Miyagi who truly elevates the films. Morita brings soul, humor, and depth to the role, making Miyagi one of the most memorable mentors in film history. His dynamic with Daniel is what gives the first film its emotional weight, especially when we dig into Miyagi's personal backstory. Now, the third film introduces a ridiculous, over-the-top villain who felt more like a cartoon character than a real threat. Fun for a younger audience, sure, but it breaks some of the grounded tone the earlier films established. Still, the consistency in tone across the trilogy, from writing to directing, deserves some credit. The cinematography in this trilogy is clean and simple, nothing flashy. These films doesn't need fancy shots to tell their story. The sound design is solid and the music iconic. The fight choreograph can be a bit cheesy by today's standards, but hey, it's a coming-of-age martial arts story for teens. It matches the tone perfectly and never tries to be more than what it is. They're old-school classics that deserve a revisit every few years, especially if you want to appreciate the simplicity and heart of 80s cinema. The final verdict for these films: number one, starting with the original Karate Kid, deserves a 7 out of 10 for its emotional core, great performances, and iconic moments. Part 2 deserves a 6 out of 10, strong cultural depth and continuation of Miyagi's story. Part 3 is going to get a 5 out of 10, fun but cartoonish tone, losing emotional weight, but adds closure to side characters from previous films. Now, catch me and a guest live on the last Friday of the month as we go deeper into the Karate Kid trilogy and review the brand new installment in the franchise. Let's see if this reboot can live up to the legacy.